Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. After this game, the Kings head back out on the road, and they're looking forward to some production now from Rajon Rondo now that he's back.
And a pretty quick recovery, all things considered. I mean, sometimes you wonder if a guy is really ready when he comes back so quickly. But he looks pretty comfortable in warm-ups, but that's only one part of it. Let's see how he does in the game.
I think it surprises a lot of people to see him back so soon. I mean, he says he's ready, so they have to turn him loose and let him go.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Freak, he's in at power forward. Kobe is out there with Russell. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Russell. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bryant.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Lakers on D. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's off on the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, if I was being diplomatic about it, they were a little too aggressive. I mean, in reality, they took far too many fouls, and because of that, they had to go to their bench earlier than they wanted to.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Kobe. Bellinelli is covering. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Pass to Rondo. Down low, he's looking for Cousins and finds him. Great D that time from Freak.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Modiunas, a screen on Bryant. Gay left side. Kept alive by Sacramento. There's the screen. Modiunas kicks to Cousins. Sacramento moving it around. And there's the 3-second violation. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Number 1, Rajon Rondo.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Feeds it to Freak. Shoots from 12. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Gay passes to Modiunas. The feed to Cousins. That's tipped and stolen by Hibbert. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Harkless. Rondo with the rebound. The Kings leading. Here's Bellinelli. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Collison comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Now, here is Russell. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
And some changes here for the Kings. Kubas checked in for Cousins. And it's Kings leading now by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Freak, he's in at center. Russell is out there with Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Harkless in at the small forward. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 40% from the field. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some major contributions. He had 12 points and hit the glass as well, coming away with 9 rebounds. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hibbert comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Bryant in for Lou Williams. Collison against Russell. The drive by Collison and stolen by Russell. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Collison kicks to Robinson, and he gets it to go. Robinson's got 8 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Collison against Russell. Collison, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Harkless. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Russell against Collison. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And the Kings making a change here. Monteunas has checked in. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Russell. He's got 6. He feeds it to Freak. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bryant dishes to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Russell. Pulls from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
They set the pick. Pass to Bellinelli. Dishes it to Collison. And here's Gay. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Sacramento, they're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Lakers, 3 games behind.
And you know, for the Lakers, they look ready to make all their fans forget about last season's horrible showing. They've already picked up some impressive victories.
Hey, Greg, this is a much improved squad. I mean, I don't know where they'll end up in the standings, but they'll be better than a year ago.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Here's Bellinelli. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The Lakers trail. Russell kicks to Harkless. Back to Russell. Hibbert with a screen for Russell to the middle. And stolen by Cousins. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for 3. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Hickson comes in for Moniunas. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. And so it's the Lakers with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Freak. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Outside Rondo. Now the dish to Bellinelli. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the first half is now in the books. The Kings on top.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes a little more care.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Rudy Gay is out there with Moniunas. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. Moniunas a screen on Russell. Rondo passes to Moniunas. Cousins against Hibbert. Clock at 6. Cousins with another miss.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Bryant. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rondo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 4. Hibbert dishes to Freak. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. Free throw good, Freak.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep it up.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gay outside. Fades away. And that one goes long.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Bellinelli. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Hibbert with a screen on Rondo. To the paint, off the pick. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut back down to 2 with those points from Hibbert.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. Cousins. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Russell with it. He's picked up by Rondo, and it's Freak missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Rondo. No luck. Great D that time from Hibbert. Lakers trail by 4. Freak kicks to Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 14.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Gay outside. The pass to Collison. Screen by Cousins. Rondo drives in. Cousins, no one around him. Misses the chippy right there. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Harkless kicks to Freak for the tie. Stolen by Collison. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Moniunas, that's a screen for Collison. He kicks it to Moniunas. A drive by Collison. He dishes it to Moniunas. And it falls over the rim and in. Moniunas has got his second bucket. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Russell. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Third is Darren Collison.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Williams against Collison. Williams passes to Freak, and stolen by Cousins. Collison against Williams. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Kings leading now by 4. Rondo dishes to Gay. Kicks it to Collison. Drills it from outside. Collison's got 7 points.
That time Rondo set a solid screen.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Russell kicks to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 18 points for Freak.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Russell kicks to Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Hickson. Here we go, one-on-one. Rondo passes to Collison. Here's Cousins, and the shot is good. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight.
Sacramento leading by 5. Taking a look at the Lakers. Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Harkless is out there with Freak, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Clarkson dishes to Freak, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento. That free throw, no good. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And they double up Rondo. Kobe against Gay. Shot on the wing. And it's Gay again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Bryant kicks to Freak. That is good. Freak's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Lakers trail by 3. Harkless the pass to Freak. Feeds it to Hibbert. It's stolen by Rondo. 3 on 3. Over to the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Cousins. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Clarkson kicks to Harkless. Bellinelli pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 3. It's Gay on the wing. Back to Rondo. Gay right side. Pass to Matajunas. Shot clock at 5. Teardrop shot. Count that one. And the Kings lead by 5. And Los Angeles guys shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And it's Hibbert missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The feed now to Rondo. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Rondo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, it's been bumpy for him from the line. Free throw shooting, something he really struggles with.
Freak kicks to Clarkson. Sinks the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, you have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Freak dishes to Kobe. Matajunas grabs the miss. Matajunas has got his third rebound on the night. Bellinelli passes to Rondo. Gay with no one around. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that one's good. Freak.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes to Gay. And he lays it straight in. And the Kings lead by 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Freak. Nice D from Cousins. Kings leading now by 6. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Hibbert. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Gay with the block. Here's Bellinelli. Pass to Cousins. The fadeaway, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Freak. And the Lakers with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the paint, here's Matajunas. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Dishes it to Cousins. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freak's got his 16th rebound on the night. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
To the inside. And Cousins throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best Phoenix crew.
Darren Collison. He's checked in for the Kings. And the Lakers also making a change. Russell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. .151 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Freak. Kept alive.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Matajunas has the open look, and the Kings check on 2 more. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Here's the screen. And Bryant kicks to Freak. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. And Cousins comes over to help. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Russell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Kings.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And, as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for DeMarcus Cousins. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Yunus with it. Lets it fly from 18. And Cousins gets it to go.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Bellinelli dishes to Gay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
They get it back. The dish to Collison. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they cleared.
You got to forget about that one.
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations on the win tonight. We know you're...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
There was no shortage of points.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed.
I stay so good Jamaican from different races. You get money, they started.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, thus far about the same number of wins as last season. Nonetheless, every game provides a chance for them to get better. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but How long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Whew. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and, how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. The Bulls are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Bulls 5 right now. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Here's Rose. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And here are the Lakers, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And the Lakers with possession here. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
An East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rose against Russell. Here's Freak to the left side wing. Hibbert with a screen on Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Hibbert's got his first points in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Hibbert with a screen on Rose. Russell kicks to Hibbert. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Los Angeles.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Ryan against Butler. Here's Tucker, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Here's Russell following the basket by Doug McDermott. And he misses his first shot.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
No good from Gibson.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
There's the pick. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Dishes it to Butler. And it's Mirotic at the elbow. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now, here's Clarkson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Portis. Nasty move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Portis. Brandon Bassett. Chicago leading. Freak in at the 4 spot. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Rose. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Offensive rebound. Gasol, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a wide open look for Freak. Hangs. And there's the nice layup by Hibbert. Hibbert's got 6 points.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Rose against Russell. Rose kicks to Butler. Gasol a screen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Freak. Cannot hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Gasol kicks to Butler. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. He feeds it to Gibson. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 2 on the clock. There's Rose with the 3. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Freak with it. Now defended by McDermott. Here's Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Know who you got? Good. Know who you got?
Good on the second. Free throw. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Rose. Inside Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Butler. Rose kicks to Gibson. That drops. Gibson's got his second basket of the night.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 24 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Freak passes to Hibbert. Again, the Lakers.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bulls trail by 6. Rose dishes to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Kobe. Butler kicks to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here. At the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here.
And the first half comes.
Kevin, I have.
The score, your Lakers, 41. The Bulls, 36.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he has a lot more to his totals after the break.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's McDermott in at the 3.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Rose kicks to Gibson. Back to Rose. And the pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Rose gets a wide open look. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Rose has got 6 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Another shot, and that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
That's tipped. Here's Bryant, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Butler goes in. Gasol wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by Gasol. Lakers leading by 8. Outside, Kobe. Russell with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe. He doesn't knock it down.
Outside, Butler. Good-looking screen by Gasol. From deep, Rose. But they get it back. McDermott passes to Gibson. Outside, Rose. He dishes it to Gasol. Tries again. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gasol's got 12 points in the game.
Still early on, Kevin, in this new basketball season for Chicago. Here's where they stand in the NBA ranking. First in rebounding, fourth in fast break points, and they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Bulls trail by 8.
A moment now to see the numbers for Freak. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you know, we've seen drivers think they see a crease in the defense and then go for it, and then he shuts the door on them right away.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Gasol. And that one's good. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And the basket good.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. Reese Harkless comes in for P.J. Tucker. Williams, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Left side, Butler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Rose. Back to Gibson. Solid defense there from Freak.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Williams kicks to Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's 15 points for Freak. Bulls trail by 10. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Doris Burke for an update on Derrick Rose. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with head athletic trainer for the Chicago Bulls. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for you.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Taj Gibson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Williams with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. The feed to Rose.